In this quiet area of Woodcliffe Lake, there are a lot of whispers about the federal government suing the small borough for religious discrimination, with this Jewish house of worship at the center of the debate.
We have not been allowed to observe and practice and celebrate with a proper facility as we need to.
Rabbi Dov Drizin has run Valley Chabad out of his home on Overlook Drive since 2000. With no formal membership, no dues, and a policy of acceptance, people flock by the hundreds to take part in the Orthodox Jewish organization's synagogue, Hebrew school, and social events.
Unique, it's different.
And they want to be bigger. But several times now, the borough has rejected the application to build a larger facility on alternate sites, most recently denying an application to expand on this property it already owns. The long-standing dispute prompted the Attorney General to sue Woodcliffe Lake under the Religious Land Use and Institutionalized Persons Act of 2000.
We allege that over an 8-year period, the town stopped every effort by the group to purchase an alternative worship site and then denied it permission to expand on its property.
But why? We went to Borough Hall to get answers. At first, the administrator would only say the lawyers are reviewing the federal lawsuit and would issue a statement soon. We pressed for more. Why can't anybody from the borough answer why this application has been denied? What are the concerns? What are the concerns?
I was already very polite. I explained it to you. It will be addressed by the attorneys.
When do you expect that to happen? Because both attorneys blew me off yesterday.
I don't know. They are reviewing it.
Within minutes, the borough attorney emailed saying Valley Chabad continues to demand the construction of a 17,000 square foot facility with seating for 400 plus congregants. The borough zoning ordinance requires a 3-acre minimum for such a facility. Going on to say the borough has identified other larger plots that could accommodate them.
I appreciate his email, but we still want the opportunity to ask him our own questions, specifically what other plots the borough offered as suggestions.
No response on that yet, and the attorney for Valley Chabad says there were no 3-acre properties available. This years-long fight between the Jewish organization and the borough has become so controversial in town, most people who live here aren't willing to say where they stand on the issue, at least not on camera. Is it too touchy?
Kinda. In general, people today are afraid to say anything.
I would support, whatever they want to do, as long as they don't do any harm or anything wrong, they should be allowed.
As for what's next,
My real wish is that we can find a way to work together.
that will depend on how the complicated and now national legal game plays out. In Woodcliffe Lake, New Jersey, Jessica Layton, CBS 2 News.
In addition to the federal lawsuit, Valley Chabad has taken its own legal action against the borough.